Welcome to Deep Thought. Your mind creates your world. Your mind creates your world. What is your world? It ain't the planet, because you got 8 billion people in the world. That's 8 billion worlds. Because your world is your personal circumstances, how you living, who you interacting with. But everything starts in the mind. As a Hermetics would say, all is thought. It really does, if you really think about it. If you want, like, okay, where I'm living now, that started in my mind first. My world, I wanted more space. What did I do? What did I do? First, I thought about it in my mind, and then I looked at, my mind, created the money I needed to make. Got the credit scores I needed to get. Did what I needed to do, save the money, do everything I needed to do to get where I am now. But that started in my mind. That was the world. My world is one of where I like to read. Y'all see these books behind me? My world is where I have freedom. I can just do something. I was talking with my co-parent because we're still close. And when we still do stuff as a family. And we were talking about going to a local beach in the general area, right? And I was joking with her. I was like, hey, whenever you want to go, because, I don't work for anybody. But my mind created that situation. I don't have to work for anybody. Even if I do. And there were times I had thought about it. I was like, get something to do. Say, nah, because then I got to be under somebody else's control for, even if it's for a few hours. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of money, but I was like, nah, I like what I'm doing now. I can do stuff when I feel like it. I move on my own pace. But my mind created that world, created that situation, It started first in the mind, then I say, okay, how can I manifest this, right? And the other day, on Tuesday, I was talking about, others controlling, not letting others control it. So I ain't let others control my mind. Trust me, I had a lot of people, they thinking something different. I remember I told a woman, what I was doing and everything. She was like, well, where else you working? I was like, no. But see, that would have been even thinking I needed another job or something. My mind would create that. Because then that means I wasn't doing what I could or doing everything I could to stay off of this. That means I ain't doing the videos the way I should have. Everybody can create it, But my mind, that started in my mind. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's your mind that got the power. Every single person, every single one of y'all, your mind has your power. That's the whole point of this channel, is to get you to think. That's why everything isn't about, like, I don't promote a philosophy other than thinking. That's why I will have different subjects I will talk about. I just want you to think, exercise. I want the thoughts, It's not just my thoughts, I want you to think. And you gotta think, your mind controls your world. If you're not living the way you want, if you're not having the relationships you want, if you're not having, and when I say relationships, not just romantic relationships or friendships, you can still create that through your thoughts. You can change that. Because if you ain't having a romantic relationships, well, you can do the real manifestation that I talked about in the last episode. It was like, hey, you first gotta attract people, so you might have to change up some stuff. And then, even how you wear your clothes and everything. You should figure out, okay, who's this going to attract? And don't change into something that you don't want. But who is this going to attract? Because your clothing, that's a power too. That how you dress will attract certain people, to your liking. And that's cool. That's cool. But it starts in your mind. And then your friends, you decide your friend group. That starts in your mind. You gonna be friends with this person, or you gonna keep this person at a distance? Where that start at? They ain't forcing you. And then the jobs you have, where you live. Where you live, you gotta think about where you live, or even in the place you live. How do you have that? Somebody come over here, they're gonna see a lot of books. I don't have a lot of stuff. You know, they're going to see some art on the walls and everything. But that was my decision. That was my decision on what I wanted to do. You know, what's on my walls, you know, what's not on my walls. I don't have anything in my bedroom other than a bed and a couple dressers, because that's all I wanted. But that was my world. You know, how I drive my car, what I have on my car, my world. That's what my mind wants. I don't want to draw any more attention. I drive a modest car. I could drive something fancy, but I don't like drawing attention to myself when I'm out. But that's my world. See, everything about you, how you dress, even how you look, really. People may not think so. Think, oh, no, that's genetic. It's like, well, no, you got control over most of it. You can hit the gym. You can have a barber. You know, your style, you control that. I talk about that on my men's channel. You can control that. Address that here. How you want to live is up here. Your style, how you buy clothes, how you spend your money. How you spend your money. That's your world. See, my world is having plenty of money in my bank account. You know, when I had my stroke back in October, I know, so I ain't put up any videos. I didn't put up any videos. I had a couple posts just to let people know what happened, but that was about it. That was about it. I didn't miss a single bill because the world I want to live in was where my stuff is paid no matter what. My stuff is paid. But my mind created that reality. See, understand something. You have control. And you got to know the power of your mind. Your mind. Not what the theys want you to think or do. And they don't have control. Most they try to do, most they can do is get you to follow along. Even with laws, even with the laws. I mean, yeah, there's a consequence if you get caught breaking a law, but really, you still have a choice. You have to choose whether or not you're going to obey that law or not. That's how powerful you are. Everything is a choice. Your mind can control your reality, whatever you want your reality to be. You know, the people that come in your life, where you go to hang out. And let me talk about that people come in your life. You can, you don't have to be friendly if you go any place. See me, I'm friendly at different places, polite in different places. People tell me when I had my stroke and people didn't see me for a while, I had different stores. They say, hey, Rom, you okay? I ain't seen you. But these same people, they're acquaintances and stuff, but I control that. Because I don't have to speak to them. I ain't have to speak to nobody. I ain't to be friendly. I can stay to myself, But my mind controls that, It created that. That's my world. My world is one which I work when I want to do. I, got the relationships that I want, romantic and otherwise, where, I can do stuff according to my schedule, not someone else's, and I can switch up, do what I have to do and everything, It's created it. Now, I'm talking about my mind, your mind. Think about something. Your mind deciding to watch me on a video, your mind. And whatever friends you got, however you living, is up to you. Your mind creates that reality. Your mind creates that world. Always remember that, all right? So anyway, my mind wants to get off of here. So my mind will get off of here. All right? So anyway, I want y'all to really, really think about what I'm saying and really think about your life. And remember, at the end of the day, it's your choice. All right? So anyway, that's all I have. And I'll get back with y'all next week. Peace and blessings.